3 years, the entire Shu family will be completely wiped out, and I'll be hung on the city walls as dog food. I worked myself to death while sick, finally paid off my damn mortgage. Didn't even get to sleep in it for a single day, and transmigrated into a doomed cannon fodder. God, are you freaking kidding me right now? The vicious wife system has been activated. As long as you complete your prodigal missions, squander away 10 billion taels of silver, or get yourself directly exiled to Lingnan, you'll earn a massive $1 billion retirement fund and return to the modern world. 1 billion? And I get to go home? Current main quest released. Please squander 5,000 taels of silver within 24 hours. Your spending must fit your vicious villainous persona, result in a real transaction, and trigger intense moral condemnation from the public. If the mission fails, your soul will be completely obliterated, tee-hee. For my luxury penthouse. Today, I'd slap a passing dog twice, just for looking at me funny. Anyone who stands in my way dies. Dad, give me money. I need 5,000 taels. Hurry up, 5,000 taels. My sweet girl, are you trying to buy the entire county magistrate's office? I'm going to buy the absolute worst, smelliest, moldiest, rotten rice in the whole city. I want to make sure those starving refugees outside don't get a single bite of decent food. I want them to watch me waste perfectly good grain. I want the whole city pointing fingers and cursing my name. Brilliant. Buying rotten rice. My clever girl, you actually figured out how to use rotten rice to cook the books and launder your father's embezzled money. Such a ruthless and brilliant scheme. You definitely take after me. Ah, wait, no, old man, what kind of twisted plot did you just make up in your head? Shopkeeper Zhao, I am here to throw some serious cash around today. Bring out all the 3-year-old moldy, disgusting, rotten rice from your warehouse that even dogs wouldn't eat. I'll pay triple the price and take the entire stock. Triple the price? For all of it? Haha, eldest Miss Shu. You're spending a fortune to buy a pile of literal garbage. What for? I've recently taken in a bunch of pets, and they just absolutely love that moldy flavor. The city gates are full of starving refugees, and you're spending a fortune on rotten rice to feed your pets. While the rich let their meat rot, the poor starve in the streets. You evil, black-hearted witch. Why hasn't God struck you dead with lightning yet? Ding! Intense collective hatred detected. System judgment. Behavior is extremely heinous. Reward? 200,000 in retirement funds. 200,000. Hell yes, keep cursing me. Hurry up and curse me. My mega mansion is waving at me. Drag all that moldy, stinking rice to the city gates for me. Today, I, your lady, am going to hand out disaster relief porridge in public. I'm gonna gross them out to death. Spending 5,000 taels to buy rotten rice just to humiliate the refugees. This eldest Miss Shu really has a death wish. She's completely lost her mind. Crazy. Wait, no. She is using a top-tier strategy that ordinary people simply cannot comprehend. To save the lives of the citizens in this entire city. Get lost. We brothers are taking all the porridge in this pot. Eat up. Let me add some special seasoning for you guys. Eat it if you want, if not, get the hell out. Treating us like pigs and feeding us mud. Brothers, smash her stall and kill her. Come on. Hit me. Hurry up and start a riot. As long as I take a severe beating, my one-way ticket to exile in Lingnan is totally secured. How dare you touch our life-saving food? I'll kill you bastards. Thank you, eldest miss, for saving our lives. If it were good porridge, it would have been snatched away by the thugs long ago. Only with this dirty porridge, full of sand that even dogs wouldn't eat, can a bunch of wretched souls like us finally get a mouthful. You are a living bodhisattva. Thank you, Miss Sue, for your life-saving grace. We are forever grateful for your immense kindness. I really just purely wanted to gross you guys out. What a brilliant strategy of mixing sand into the porridge. Willing to bear eternal infamy, just to use this harsh but effective divine tactic to save the citizens of this city. Miss Xu, your brilliance is unmatched in this nation. Please, accept a bow from me, Xiao. Absurd, mixing mud and sand together, using such filth to feed the hungry. You toxic woman, treating the citizens like pigs and dogs. This is a clear trampling of human morality. If an epidemic breaks out, who will take responsibility? Did you hear that? Now this is someone who actually gets it. My method is exactly for feeding pigs and dogs. This porridge is completely filled with filth. Whoever drinks it will rot their intestines. If you broke losers don't want to die, get the hell out of here. If we use pure white premium rice, the moment this porridge is cooked, local thugs will snatch it to sell on the black market. But if we mix in sand, the rich will turn their noses up at it. The thugs won't bother stealing it. And only those who are truly starving to death won't care. This is called using the worst to feed the needy. It is the only way to save countless lives in this chaotic world. It's still not dirty enough. I'm taking the donkey feed tree bark and dumping it all in. Let's see who dares to say this is fit for human consumption now. Let's see who still has the nerve to call me a good person. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 1 pound of rice mixed with tree bark turns into 5 pounds. We could originally only save 1,000 people, but now we can save 5,000. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Ha 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 ha. My lady, you are an absolute lifesaver. You are a true genius and a saint. Even the rats were packing up overnight when they saw those 1,500 tons of rotting rice. I was just stressing over having to pay to burn it all down. And you actually bought it all in full. You didn't just clear out 3 years of my dead stock. You made me a triple profit. From now on, whatever the Shu family needs, I, Jiao Si, will risk my neck to get it done. Ha ha! My sweet girl, you're way better at this bait-and-switch scam than your old man. Dad, I really wasn't thinking that far ahead. I just hated looking at all that cash and wanted to burn it for fun. Dad totally gets it. The imperial court allocated 20,000 taels of silver. You used 5,000 from your own pocket to buy out rotten rice and cook the books. The peasants are endlessly grateful, while the remaining 15,000 in public funds smoothly becomes our totally legal income. Embezzling cash without even breaking a sweat. Brilliant. Advanced squandering mission unlocked. You must extort, embezzle, and blow through 100,000 taels of silver within 30 days. Failure will result in immediate termination. 100,000? Where the hell am I supposed to rob 100,000 taels? Bribing officials takes 3,000. Padding the performance review takes 5,000. Fixing up that busted ancestral tomb costs 10,000. So it turns out this flashy, corrupt official's mansion of ours is just a broke, empty shell that can't even scrounge up 10,000 in raw silver. How am I supposed to blow through money if we don't have any? Well, since there's no money at home and the county office is broke, then I'll just have to squeeze it out of someone else. Tell the guards to change into butcher outfits and flex those arm muscles. Grab your blades and deliver these invitations to every single household in the county. Tell them tomorrow at 5 o'clock. The county office is hosting a banquet. The entrance fee is 100 silver taels. Short a single coin, and they can forget about ever opening shop. Miss, if we send these invitations out, your reputation will be completely ruined. Ha 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 ha. Ruined is exactly what I want. Now go out there and squeeze them dry. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, gather at the county office. Latecomers will not be admitted. We're doomed. The Shu family clearly hasn't extorted us enough yet. They're getting ready to slaughter us like fat sheep for the holidays. Listen Listen up, everyone. Today's little gathering is what I call a wealth-bringing banquet. The 100 taels of protection money you paid at the door, I will gladly accept. Now, let's talk about some big business. Eldest Miss. These are my entire life savings. Please, I beg you, give us a way out. This is our money for food. My shop is going to go bankrupt. Is this pitiful amount supposed to dismiss a beggar? This is the VIP clearance pass issued by the Shu family. Buy this, and from now on, I've got your back in Taoyuan County. One pass costs 200 taels of silver. 200 taels for a piece of scrap paper? Eldest Miss, you're asking for our lives. If you don't buy it, no one is walking out of these doors alive today. Draw your blades. $200 taels for this piece of scrap paper. Are you buying it or not? Hold on. I will pay the money. Do you all really think this is just extortion? How incredibly foolish. This is absolutely not a piece of waste paper. This is buying the exclusive franchise rights to the entire Taoyuan County market. With this in hand, petty thugs won't dare to cause trouble, and outsiders won't dare to interfere. These 200 taels buy you the rock-solid backing of the Shu family. It's bringing absolute order to this chaotic business world. I'm taking the number 1 pass. Ah, I get it now. Give me number 2. I'll pay double. Nobody fight me for it. Give me number 8. All the money is right here. Just give it to me. Hurry up and hand it over. Ah. No, seriously, I really am collecting protection money. What the hell are you bunch of suckers imagining in those heads of yours? Can I just quit being the bad guy, please? I'm still way off from the 100,000 taels spending target. No way, I have to blow it all at lightning speed. Go put up a public notice. Recruit the fiercest, most ruthless thugs and hooligans in the entire city. 5 taels of silver per person, every single month. 5 taels? My lady, even the magistrate's guards only make 1 tael. Why on earth are we hiring these scumbags? To form an enforcement squad. Have them hit the streets, smash stalls, and collect protection money. Turn Taoyuan County completely upside down for me. This is just perfect. If you want these 5 taels of silver, you have to sign a contract of servitude and be the Shu family's vicious dogs. If anyone dares to take the money and slack off, I'll have my father wipe out their entire bloodline first thing tomorrow morning. Hit the streets and stir up trouble for every single person you see. Be as absolutely reckless as you want. My lady, I'll gladly take this cash. But as for whether I'll actually listen to you, well, I ain't making any promises. Li Sheng, beat him. Only obedient dogs get to eat the Shu family's silver. Once you sign that contract of servitude, when the Su family tells you to go east, you don't dare go west. So, do you want the money, or do you want your life? My lady, as long the money is right, we'll bite whoever you point at. Listen up, all of you. Put on these uniforms, hit the streets, and go pick some fights. If a stall is in your way, smash it to pieces. Fine them until they're completely bled dry. No need to be reasonable. I want you to piss off every single commoner in this city. Understood. If anyone dares to stand in my lady's way, we'll make sure they have nowhere left to run. It's over. It's all completely over. How is this just picking a fight? This commotion is practically going to turn the capital upside down. Oh my God, my lord. Your official title has been completely ruined by the young miss. Ah, ha ha. Ha ha, paying top dollar to raise an army. Uniform black armor. Absolute obedience to every command. The Shu family isn't recruiting thugs. They are clearly raising a death squad to plot a rebellion. Quick, send an 800-mile urgent secret report. I'll have the entire Shu family wiped out. These aren't street punks. These are clearly assassins raised by the Shu family. Please, my lords, spare my life. I'll get lost right now. I'm leaving. Please, my lords, spare me. I'm getting lost. I'm rolling away right now. Kick over his stove and smash his tofu. Beat him up. Hurry up and spark some public outrage. Just let me get exiled already. I'm a highly paid, respectable man now. You think I'm gonna roll around and fight dirty with you? It would just dirty my clothes. Are you blind? Keep your stuff behind the line. Keep it neat. It stresses me out. Here, I'll help you move your stall. Oh, thank the heavens. Thank you, my lords, for helping me move. Thank you, my lords, for sparing my life. Ha ha ha. Violent demolition just turned into violent organizing. Are you guys out of your minds? You better lick that rotten cabbage leaf clean. If I see a single speck of dust again, you'll be fined 500,000. Line up straight. Whoever steps out of line, I'll break their legs. This boundary line is fantastic. The street is wider, and my business went up 30%. This 20-coin fine was totally worth it. I'll gladly pay it every single month. Reporting to the young miss. All the troublemakers have been completely wiped out. Now on this street, even the flies have to line up. The citizens are literally crying and begging to pay us protection fees. I spent a fortune for you guys to be ruthless mobsters. Who told you to start a National Clean City campaign? I can't play this damn villain for a single day longer. No way. I'm gonna force you all to rebel today, no matter what. This land belongs to my Shu family. If you want to set up a stall here, you have to buy a wooden permit officially issued by the Shu family, 10 taels of silver each, plus 1 tael of silver every month for a sanitation fee. Anyone without a permit, throw them and their stalls right out of the city. 10 taels? Miss, you're practically forcing them to riot. Rioting is exactly what I want. Hurry up and riot. Smash the county magistrate's office so I can finally get exiled. 10 taels for a legitimate business protected by the Shu family? That's an absolute steal. I'll take one for 10 taels. I'm buying a permit too. Don't push. I was here first. Here's my entire life savings. Give me 2 permits. I need to get one for old Wang next door. Don't panic. Line up. Line up. There's way too much money. We can't fit any more into the chests. Are you completely out of your mind? 10 taels of silver? That's a whole year of hard work gone. And you're just handing it over like that? Before the young lady stepped in, our stalls were smashed by street thugs every single day. With this permit, we're a legitimate business backed by the Shu family. Forget 10 taels. I'd buy it even for 15 taels. Miss, the permits are completely sold out. We made 5,000 taels of silver in the blink of an eye. What do we do? Raise the price. For the latecomers, it's 15 taels apiece. Take it or leave it. I refuse to believe this won't scare you all away. This is what we call hunger marketing. Brilliant. Ha ha ha. The stability that the imperial court couldn't provide, the Shu family has provided. Her methods may be domineering and ruthless, but the moment this contract is made, the rules are firmly set. Xu Qinghuan is truly a rare genius when it comes to governance. I must go and meet her myself. Account balance skyrocketing. Ah! There's way too much money. Go spend it. Go round up every single carpenter in the city. I'm enforcing a mandatory street-wide renovation. Unified signboards and matching storefronts for everyone. I'm paying for it. I want you to burn through this cash and rebuild this street to the extreme. Understood. Taken from the people and used for the people. Listen up, boys. Follow the boss lady. We're gonna build the #1 street in the Great Qian Dynasty. God, this is a nightmare. My villain squad is way too career-driven. I seriously can't handle them. Listen up, all of you. Those wooden tokens from before. They were just your entry tickets. Now we're charging by location. Despising the poor and loving the rich is just how the world works. The prime spots at the intersection will be marked as Zone A, reserved exclusively for the big spenders. Bidding starts at 10 taels of silver. Highest bidder takes the spot. As for you broke losers, get the hell down to the end of the alley and eat dust. 10 taels is a starting price? That's an absolute fortune. Come on, call me an evil capitalist. Curse me. Rebel against me already. 10 taels. I'll take spot #1 in Zone A. Who dares to outbid me? I'll bite your head off. What? 12 taels. That prime spot has to be mine. Hey Lou, let's pool together 1,000 coins and grab a spot in Zone B. We can each run our stalls for half the day. They're actually rushing in? Are you guys masochists or something? Since when did you learn how to crowdfund just to throw your money at me? Get out of here. Fighting fire with fire to awaken capitalism. Who says she's just a spoiled rich brat? She's clearly a genius strategist capable of saving the entire Great Qian Dynasty. Congratulations, Sujuo. You've generated a brand premium of 100,000 taels and activated the ultimate commercial potential. Your reward, a cashback bonus of 500,000 taels. Brand premium, my ass. I just want to waste money, Li Shu. Rip up every single paving stone on this street. Replace them all with gold bricks, shipped straight from Suzhou. Yeah, exactly. The same ones they use for the floors in the Imperial Palace. I want it so fancy that even the beggars have to take off their shoes just to crawl in here. Huh? What the? Out of the way. The Iron Fist Gang is on business. Anyone who gets in our way dies. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. The Su family ain't worth a damn. Please, spare my life, boss. I already paid my 15 taels of silver to the Shu family. That was the money to keep my whole family alive. Please, here in Taoyuan County, my Iron Fist Gang is the only law that matters. You paid the Shu family? Well, that's your own damn fault. But you're not shorting the Iron Fist Gang's cut by a single penny. Pay up, or I'm smashing this whole damn street to the ground today. Oh my god, what do we do? They dare steal my money? These vendors are my personal property now. They're my cash cows. And these filthy wild pigs dare to mess with my cash cows. Huh? They've got some fucking nerve. Lu are you guys fucking dead? I pay you 5 pieces of silver a month and dress you in silk. Are you just here to stand around looking pretty? Someone is trashing my stalls. Stealing my money. That vegetable vendor is my personal cash cow. No one, not even the Grim Reaper himself, could come and harvest them but me. You old bastard, you actually dare to steal my money? Do you have a fucking death wish? You dare steal from the young miss? Brothers, beat these scavenging street mutts to death. You're dead meat. Messing with a man's money is like murdering his parents. My high-paying 5-piece of silver job. My bread and butter. Arg. You dare mess with our paychecks. Beat them to death. You dare trash the Shu family's turf? This lady still needs to pay her management fee to the young miss next month. If you injure her, are you going to be the one paying my salary? What the hell are you looking at? Get back to running your businesses. If anyone dares to slack off and not make money, I'm hiking your rent next month. You're a living saint. Shu Chaoshen, you're an absolute legend. Those gang thugs used to trash our shops every single day, extorting 10 pieces of silver from us every month. But now that we pay the Shu family, the Iron Fist gang just got beaten like stray dogs. This isn't just paying a protection fee. We've really found a living saint to worship. If it weren't for the Shu family, I'd be dead today. Miss Shu is such a good person. A true saint. Miss Shu is so merciful. Miss Shu is mighty, a living saint, ha ha ha. Ugh. Are you guys all masochists or something? I'm running a monopoly here. I'm exploiting you. I'm treating you all like suckers to bleed dry. And you're thanking me for chasing away the other wolves? I'm done trying to be the villain. Fine. You like being exploited, huh? Pass down my orders. Double next month's management fees for everyone. Bleed them dry. Such ruthless methods, yet such a merciful heart. Establish dominance first, then show grace. The young lady's mind is as deep as an emperor's. This servant finally understands. 200,000 taels. Why is it that the more of a tyrant I act, the more money I make? If I don't burn through this filthy money, when will my family get confiscated so I can be exiled and return to the modern world? I need to blow it all at lightning speed. Li Sheng, take 100,000 taels of silver and go build a road on Niusho Mountain in the west. Even ghosts don't go to that wasteland. Buy up all the useless ash powder and rusty iron bars no one wants, and use them as fill. The crummier, the better. Dump all 100,000 taels on that barren mountain. But, young lady, who's going to build a road out there? Go recruit the refugees outside the city, and tell all the young able-bodied men to get the hell out. I only want the old, the weak, the sick, and the starving. Offer them an astronomical daily wage of 1 million. Feed them huge meat feasts for every meal. I'm going to squeeze every drop of marrow from their bones with my money. Work them to death on that construction site. Ash powder mixed with iron bars. She's building an indestructible military supply route that will last 1,000 years. Recruiting the weak and elderly is the perfect cover, and it ensures their absolute, undying loyalty. My daughter isn't trying to bankrupt our family at all. She's building a military fortress. She's preparing to rebel and become the empress. Young lady, hurry back into the carriage. These starving monsters will eat you alive. The barricades are going to break. Get the hell out of my way. I am here today to be the bad guy. Shut your mouths, all of you. Just look at your pathetic, broke faces. The Shu family is hiring workers, not running a charity. Today, I am setting a new rule. I do not want a single young and strong person. I only want the old, the weak, the sick, and the disabled. Miss, have you lost your mind? Why do you want the sick and weak? If word gets out, the Shu family's reputation will be completely ruined. That is treating human lives like dirt. That is right. I want to treat you all like dirt. The young and strong have too many schemes. These useless people with one foot in the grave are the easiest to bully. Give them 2 copper coins and they will work themselves to death for me. And when they drop dead from exhaustion, just feed them to the dogs. Aren't I just purely evil? Miss, pick me. I have nowhere else to go. I am the most obedient. As long as you give me silver, I will work like a dog, walk through fire, and do whatever you command. I am 60 years old and my legs barely work. I am the most worthless one here. Hurry up and ruthlessly boss me around. Pour out their blood money. Let them see the true power of capitalism. Miss, it is absolutely blowing their minds. Please, why is it so hard to be the villain? As the villain, I am not going to get killed, am I? Not only do we get money, but there is meat too. Today's wages are being paid in advance. Once you have stuffed your faces with meat and taken the money, get the hell up the mountain and start moving rocks for me. If anyone dares to slack off, I will skin them alive. It is real money and huge chunks of fat meat. The miss is not here to take our lives. She is a living saint here to save us. Our great savior. No, wait, are you guys sick in the head? I am here to exploit you. I am sending you to die like animals. Why are you carrying me? Ding. Detecting faith-level gratitude. The people's hearts are yours. Complete loyalty from the masses. Congratulations, almighty host. You've been rewarded 500,000 taels of silver. How do I spend it? How do I spend it all? Ah. Eat up. And once you're done, get the hell back to work. Anyone who can't lift those stones will be starving tonight. Oh, her kindness knows no bounds. She's practically a living saint. Miss, this is just too pathetic to look at. 100,000 taels of silver just for this pile of junk? Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. I want it to be pure garbage. Miss, this gray powder you paid top dollar for is a nightmare to work with. Mix it with water, and it just turns into a sloppy mud pie. It's so ugly, it hurts my eyes. Ugly is exactly what I want. The trashier, the better. Why else would I waste all this perfectly good money? Please forgive me, miss. I'll smash it to pieces and redo it right away. Oh my God. This texture, isn't this the exact same reinforced concrete that trapped me in a 30-year mortgage? I actually managed to make cement from scratch in ancient times. Miss, even though this stuff is hideous, it's incredibly theft-proof. Once this mortar dries up, it bites onto those expensive iron bars like a vice. You can't even pry them out with a sledgehammer, look. It's an absolute miracle, miss. This is practically welding our money straight to the ground. Nobody could possibly steal it. $100 taels. Consider it your hush money. From this day forward, this garbage method of turning dust into stone is our Shu family's top secret recipe. If anyone dares to breathe a single word about this, I will personally bury you alive in this very road to act as a pillar. Yes, absolutely. I'll take this secret to my grave, I swear. Jousy, pass down my orders. From now on, every road we build uses this stuff. Pour it over the iron bars and lock them in tight. And make those bridge piers extra thick and as ugly as possible. I want the whole world to know that this monstrosity was built by me, the ultimate prodigal daughter. You got it, boss. Wages, 520 taels. Meat, 230 taels. Fine powder and iron vouchers, 8,400 taels. Total, 9,300 taels. In just one single day, I blew through 6 months' worth of Taoyuan County's tax revenue. This feels amazing, wasting crystal iron and other strategic materials like this. If the Imperial Court finds out, they'll definitely sentence me to death for hoarding iron and destroying state property. Then they'll raid my home and exile me. And then I can finally take my $1 billion and go back to the modern world. What a fulfilling day of squandering my fortune. Time for bed. I'll keep spending tomorrow. Oh my goodness, the god of wealth is here. 10 piping hot meat buns, all packed up for you. If you don't fatten up the pigs, how are you going to slaughter them for the new year? Li Sheng, do you see those crooked merchants down there? They're making a fortune using the money I handed out. Do they really think I'm some living Buddha handing out free cash? Nothing in this world comes that easy. My lady, do you mean? That is my money. I was just using their hens to lay my eggs. Now that the eggs have hatched, if I don't snatch back my principal with interest, am I supposed to leave it for them to celebrate the holidays? Pass down my orders, raise the taxes. Call it the market prosperity fee. Anyone who opened for business today must hand over 20% of their total revenue to me. Listen closely. That's total revenue, not profit. 20% of their gross revenue. My lady, the imperial business tax is only 1 part in 30. You're basically robbing them in broad daylight. These merchants will absolutely grab their knives and rebel. Rebel? I'm praying they rebel. If they don't rebel, I wouldn't even bother collecting. Take Pockmark Liu and go collect the money. Before sunset, if anyone dares to say a single word of defiance, smash their shops to pieces. The bigger the mess, the better. Now go. Boss Shu, business is booming today. It's all thanks to the lady feeding us. Now we're collecting the prosperity fee. 20% of your revenue. If you're short a single penny, we're smashing your shop today. My lords, here's the 20% revenue, plus an extra 2 mace for your hard work. Please accept it, and kowtow to the lady for me. Wait, you're not going to curse us out? They're bleeding you dry. Bleeding what dry? This street used to be full of broke losers. We couldn't even make 10 copper coins a day. But today, the moment the young lady started handing out cash, I made 5 taels of silver in just half a day. Handing over 20% is absolutely nothing. This is our pledge of loyalty. Once we pay this cut, we're officially under the Shu family's protection. Stick with Daqiao Street and we feast. Long live Daqiao. May it reign forever. Young lady, the collections are all done. No one caused any trouble. Everyone paid up willingly. They're even thanking you for feeding them. Congratulations, dear host. Your return on investment has maxed out. Your reputation as a business prodigy is spreading far and wide. Such brilliant wisdom hidden behind a fool's facade. A mastermind disguised as a loyal subject. She turned dead capital into flowing wealth. She single-handedly revived the economic lifeblood of the entire county. What an absolute financial genius. A once-in-a-lifetime talent. If we could just bring her to the capital to take over the Ministry of Revenue, the treasury of our great Qian dynasty would be saved. This woman is fully qualified to be Prime Minister. Warning. Embezzling public funds mission. Time limit 1 month. Target 500,000 taels. 500,000? The accounting room is cleaner than my own face. Where the hell am I supposed to conjure up 500,000? Even robbing a bank wouldn't be enough. Bad news, young lady. The Star-Catching Tower project has halted. The workers hit something rock solid while digging the foundation. The locals are saying they dug up the mountain god's bones. We're gonna face heaven's wrath. The mountain god's bones? That's fantastic. The project is paused, but we can still keep burning through cash. Get the carriage ready. Let's go meet this mountain god. Young lady, it's full of black stones down there, completely immune to both fire and water. If we keep digging, we'll definitely face the wrath of heaven. Mountain god's bones, my foot. I'm here to wipe out this feudal superstition once and for all. This is iron ore, a strategic resource strictly forbidden from private mining by the Great Qian dynasty. This is a government-owned mine. If we just secretly mine it and sell it off on the black market, that perfectly counts as embezzling public funds. Private mining of iron ore is a crime punishable by death. My house will be raided, my head will be chopped off, and I can finally go back to the modern world. Absolutely perfect. Everyone, get up. These are not the mountain god's bones. It's pure cash. Keep digging. Whoever dares to slack off gets thrown in the pit. Informants will be rewarded with 100 taels of silver. Ha 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 ha. Keep digging up money for the eldest miss. Iron ore. The kind of contraband that gets your entire family executed. No wonder she insisted on buying limestone and iron bars to build the road. A normal dirt road could never withstand the weight of mining carts carrying tens of thousands of pounds of iron ore. Only this miracle road can transport this black gold. No wonder she recruited thousands of refugees with no background. So it was all a cover-up to build her own private army. No wonder she wanted to build that star-plucking tower. It was entirely to fence off the mine. How is this a 17-year-old girl? She's playing chess 10 steps ahead of everyone else. She's building her own military power. She's an absolute monster destined to conquer the region. Our Shu family is going to produce a dragon. Dad, what are you doing here? These are just some useless black rocks. I just thought they looked pretty, so I was planning to dig some up to take back home. To build a rockery. Yeah, a rockery would look so nice. They do look nice. These rocks are shining black. They're the good stuff. The kind that can save your life and conquer the world. Dig up more, my girl. But remember, these are strictly for our family's private enjoyment, okay? Has this old man lost his mind? Tens of thousands of tons of iron ore for a rockery. And he actually bought it. Right. Just for our family to play with. I'll have Li Sheng transport them under the cover of night. We won't leak a single word. Li Sheng. Immediately mobilize the county office. Have all the constables come over and lock down Mount Niu Show? Don't even let a single fly in. Tell everyone the eldest miss is building a tower here, and she hates being disturbed. Anyone who dares to approach, kill them on the spot. Understood. Close the gates. We're going to be filthy rich. Ha 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 ha. Death penalty? Embezzling 500,000? A 2 billion retirement fund, here I come. The Black Forbidden Guards are hoarding troops to build their own power. The day our Xu family completely dominates the imperial court is right around the corner. Ha 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 ha. Almighty host, privately hoarding iron ore is a capital offense. Selling it directly will get your entire family executed. You won't be able to complete your embezzlement mission like this. Li Sheng, get your ass in here. Go and tie up every breathing blacksmith within 100 miles, including their apprentices. Wait, no. Invite them all here. The Xu family is hiring. We'll pay 5 times the market rate and 10 times for the highly skilled ones. Miss, there are hundreds of blacksmiths in the entire county, offering 10 times the pay. Are we forging weapons to start a rebellion? If the imperial court finds out about this, shut your jinxing mouth. Who on earth starts a rebellion by forging farming hoes? I'm making farming tools. Hoes and sickles. Other than those, if anyone dares to forge even a single kitchen knife, I swear I'll hang him by his balls from the city gate tomorrow, spending 10 times the money to hire master craftsmen just to forge farming hoes. Exactly, we also need to buy coal. And don't get me that cheap, smoky garbage charcoal. Go straight to buy the premium smokeless coal, got it? My sweet daughter, this brilliant move of yours, concealing a military force as mere farmers. Which peerless strategy manual did you learn this from? Stop playing dumb with your old man. A heavy hoe attached to a long handle is practically an armor-piercing mace for heavy infantry. A sharpened sickle is a hooked spear, and once you melt down those plowshares, they can instantly be cast into heavy shields. You're not just running a blacksmith shop. You're building an agricultural colony to secretly train an army. Dad, let me explain. Say no more. Your dad understands completely. In peacetime, you have the refugees use them to farm the land. But once we launch our uprising, these become deadly weapons. I'll go feed the magistrate a pack of lies to keep him off our backs right now. If anyone dares to investigate the west side of the city, I'll dig up their ancestors' graves myself. This garbage shed leaks like a sieve the second the wind blows. If my blacksmiths freeze to death, who is going to help me lose money? Tear it down. Replace the whole thing with extra thick tarpaulin roofs. And the cafeteria. If anyone dares to serve watery cabbage soup again, you are fired. I want thick, fatty meat for every single meal. I want them eating better than filthy, rich landlords. Miss, summer is right around the corner. Why are we putting up thick tarpaulins and meat for every meal? This isn't hiring workers. This is adopting a bunch of spoiled ancestors. A saint. She is a living saint sent from heaven. What incredible iron. Miss the purity of this metal. It's practically diamond. It could slice through normal iron like mud if we forge this into a legendary blade. Shut up! If it's that tough, it won't break for 3 lifetimes. How am I supposed to sell them a second one? Next time, mix in a ton of sand and forge it as poorly as possible. The miss operates on a completely different level. We lowly servants just don't understand it. Stop talking nonsense. How much did this piece of junk cost to make? Factoring in the labor, the meat, and the premium coal, the cost of 1 single hoe is 1 tael and 3 mace of silver. Perfect. Put the price tag at 200 coins. How much? 200 coins? We'd be losing a whole tael of silver on every single sale. Exactly. I want to force every single blacksmith in this area to shut their doors for good. It's called market dumping. I want us to bleed money. Lose as much as you can. Miss Ma is willing to lose her entire fortune just to provide the world's farmers with god-tier tools. Your benevolence is boundless. I would die 10,000 deaths for you, hiding a deadly edge beneath a blunt surface. This is clearly the foundation for a heavy battle blade. My daughter is already preparing for the upcoming chaos in the Empire. Hurry up and build 10 more furnaces. We are burning through this cash way too slowly. Shoo. Where did this filthy beggar come from? You're getting dirt all over our premium black lacquer gold-threaded counter. Get lost and go beg somewhere else. Fill my prescription. Here is 1 million coins. And don't try to cheap out with licorice root. I want the most authentic Angelica root you have. Oh my goodness. Sir, why didn't you say so earlier? I'll weigh it up for you right now. Guaranteed to cure what ails you. Ha! From today on, my life doesn't belong to the dogs anymore. I'm taking the young lady's last name, Shu. Slow. Too damn slow. Are those refugees pumped full of adrenaline? The hoes and sickles in the warehouse are piled up like a mountain. Why aren't they selling? Young lady, the shops in our county are completely stuffed. Boss Wang's Ironworks even came to return their goods yesterday. He cried and said, "Our hoes are too durable, they just won't break." So absolutely nobody is buying new ones. If Taoyuan County isn't buying, then haul them over to Qinghai County and Changfang County. Put them all on a massive clearance sale. Ha ha ha! Price them at 30% below market value. Young lady, we are already losing money doing charity. If we drop the price again, we won't even cover the shipping costs. We'll empty the entire vault at this rate. Well, I want to lose money. Ha ha. Sitting in the warehouse, they're just scrap metal. Converting them to cash is the only way to get real silver. Listen to me, make 2 sets of ledgers. For the government set, write down that our ironworks are completely bleeding money, a deficit of 10,000 taels a month. The other set will be the real ledger. Convert all the sales money into cash and secretly deliver it to my room. Got it? Oh my God. The young lady is willing to risk the death penalty for forging accounts, just to take a loss to benefit the people of Lin County and hide the wealth among the commoners. What incredible nobility. She has the heart of an absolute saint. Young lady, you are playing a brilliant game of chess here. I would die 10,000 times for you. Why are you wailing like someone died? Hurry up and get it done. What kind of stray dog dares to steal food in Qinghai County? 200 coins for a hoe. You think this rusty scrap metal is actually worth money? Today I'm going to smash your stall to pieces. You think it's junk, Boss Zhao? Then bring out your most expensive stock, and let's clash them. You don't know your own limits. Today, I'm going to teach you the rules of Qinghe County. Shatter! Holy crap, what an epic weapon. Give me 2 of those. Don't fight over it. I'll pay double. What Manager Zhao sells really is absolute trash. Miss, your strategy is absolutely brilliant. It's a total crushing blow. Beep beep, warning. Current employee happiness levels are off the charts. Host, your villain points haven't increased at all. All of you, stop right now. Enjoying your meal, are we? Do you know who gave you that meat? Let me tell you something. I am not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I am buying your lives. Since you've taken the Shu family's money, you are nothing but the dirt under my boots. If I tell you to go throw yourselves into a ditch, you will jump right in. Even if there is a mountain of blades or a sea of fire ahead, you will jump when I say jump. Do I make myself absolutely clear? Dare to defy me, and you'll see what happens. Miss, you gave us these worthless lives of ours. If you tell us to die, we won't even blink an eye. We are ready to lay down our lives for you, miss. We will gladly die for you, miss. We will gladly die for you. Miss, you are practically a god. We just received fantastic news from Qinghe County. Our goods are selling out like crazy. People are fighting over them. We've doubled our initial investment. We now have 400,000 taels of silver in cash. You've completely won the absolute loyalty of those suicide squads. 400,000. Why is it that the more I try to squander my fortune, the richer I get? Hire more people. Keep hiring them. If a few thousand people can't spend it all, then I'll hire tens of thousands. I refuse to believe I can't burn through all this cash. Congratulations, host. The refugees at Niusho Mountain are setting up longevity tablets to pray for your long life. Everyone is praising you as a great saint. Your exile progress bar has gone backwards by a massive chunk. Love you. Ugh, I handed out meat. I purposely lost money, and I racked my brains trying to be a corrupt, useless spendthrift. But instead, my name is going down in history in blazing glory. If this keeps up, I won't have a single penny left for my modern-day retirement fund when I go back. Miss, the stench of this manure is worse than an exploding outhouse. Yikes, watch out for the manure. Ah. Oh dear, my lady. You can't go in there. You'll get a sty from looking at that filth. Move! What the hell do you know? This filth flowing all over the ground is the true masterpiece of my infamous villainy. Let's head back to the manor and stir up some trouble. Li Sheng, how many public latrines do we have in the county? Around 100 or so. They collapsed a long time ago. They're in total ruins. Even dogs wouldn't go near them. Send people right now to seal up every single latrine in the city. Good or bad, roof or no roof, slap a seal on all of them for me. Seal the latrines? Miss, when nature calls, it calls. Holding it in could literally kill someone. If it's urgent, they can cough up the cash. 1 coin per dump. A monthly pass is 20 coins. But what if they don't have money? Ha 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 ha. No money? If they're broke, tell them to sew their butts shut and hold it in. What if someone can't hold it and goes right on the street? Catch them and fine them 10 coins. Anyone who can't pay the fine gets tied up and sent to Niusho Mountain to mine off their debt. We're doomed. We're so doomed. The commoners are going to curse the Shu family's ancestral graves until they smoke. But miss, if you make the manor's guards watch the latrines and collect money, they'd rather slit their own throats than do that. Who said I was going to use our own people? Go to the refugee camp. I want the crippled. The Shu family is hiring. The eldest miss has spoken. As long as you're breathing, whether you're blind, lame, or paralyzed, as long as you can lift a dirt scooper, we'll take you all. 2 meals a day, new clothes to work in, and a wage of 300 coins a month. Ah, bless you, great merciful lady. I ain't got no legs, but my arms are thick. I can handle all the crap in this whole city by myself. If anyone dares steal my scooper, I'll bite him to death. The eldest miss is absolutely terrifying. Those 500 disabled men put on the yellow and black uniforms with the words night soil written on their backs, and they've already charged toward every latrine in the city. How goes the battle? A one-armed old man, just to secure a latrine spot in the busy market, almost got into a fight with someone. That old man said, "This is a golden ticket handed down by the boss lady. If anyone dares to dodge the toll, he'll smash a poop scoop right in their face." Ha 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 ha, nice. Beautifully done. This is Ye Xiangxi, and I am the boss of Ye Xiangxi. From today onward, whether he's a broke-ass scholar full of poetry, or a filthy rich tycoon rolling in dough, as long as he breathes in Taoyuan County, as long as he eats, drinks, and takes a dump, even if his bladder is about to burst, he still has to bow down and cough up cash to my filthy, smelly, disabled crew. I really want to see, with a citywide riot like this, how the hell I'm going to go down in history now. Ah, keep cursing. Beautifully cursed. It's making my heart sing. Ah ha ha. Daughter, stop snacking for a second. The neighbors downstairs are about to curse out our ancestors for 18 generations. The front door is about to be busted wide open. What the hell? Is taking a piss breaking the law now? The young miss said, "If you do your business, scoop it up with your bare hands and bury it outside the city, then she won't charge you a single dime." I'll pay. I'll buy a VIP pass for your outhouse. Is that enough? Ha ha ha. I've always been a total psycho. Monsieur is truly righteous. I've lived for 40 years, and this is the first time I can walk down the street without using martial arts to dodge landmines. You simply must accept this silk banner. This is the protection money we scraped together. No, consider it tea money. Plus $1 extra. Ugh, take it away. Who wants your stupid flattery? I am here to exploit the masses and bleed you dry. Ha ha. The young miss is just acting tough. Thanks for the tips, bosses. The boys are getting new clothes next month. These rich folks in the city have completely lost their minds. The poor peasants outside the city must absolutely hate my guts by now, right? Let's head out of town. I don't believe there isn't a riot yet. They're fighting. Finally, a riot. Keep fighting. Beat the living daylights out of each other. Blow this totally out of proportion. Ah. 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 Living Bodhisattva, please sell it to me. The crops in my fields are dying for a taste of your premium, pure golden fertilizer. Help! Oh my God. I am buying. I want the night soil. I will pay 3 copper coins for a bucket. Who dares to outbid me? Do not blame my long-handled ladle for not having eyes when I swing it. 4 coins. I bid 4 copper coins. Stop pushing. Get in line and take a number. The young miss has given her orders. What comes from the people goes back to the people. A flat rate of 2 copper coins per bucket. No scalpers, and no price gouging allowed. Miss Shu is so incredibly generous. She even cares about feeding our crops. She thought of everything. What a true saint! I set up a monopoly to establish a ruthless tyranny. How on earth did this turn into a massive, heavily subsidized organic fertilizer wholesale market? Ding. Detected immense gratitude from the citizens, adding 800,000 to your retirement fund. Congratulations, host. You are rich. 800,000? Screw that. I want my mission to fail so my estate gets confiscated. This stupid progress bar is completely stuck. What is the point of all this glittering gold? God damn it. Why is it so ridiculously hard to be a genuine villain? But honestly, I have got to admit, selling literal crap actually brings in a terrifying amount of profit. Old man Wu, open your damn eyes and look closely. Look at this yellow toxic sludge. Smell this corrosive, rotting stench. Is this not the exact precursor to a plague? Is this toxic miasma? My lord, the smell is just too overwhelming. The ancient texts warn that if a crowd like this gathers and stays, the entire city is going to be completely wiped out. Oh God. Ha 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 ha. What a perfect way to wipe out the entire city. Xu Qinghuan, you are dead meat. Monopolizing the latrines just gets you a fine. But starting a plague? That's a capital offense that'll get your entire bloodline wiped out. The Xu family is outside the city, brewing poison with dead human flesh. Take one bite of the crops grown from that fertilizer, and your whole family drops dead, bleeding from every orifice. No wonder my dog's eyes rolled back just walking past it. The Xu family is trying to sacrifice all 100,000 people in our county to the heavens. You are absolutely amazing, host. The entire city's hatred for you has completely gone through the roof. Suspected of high treason. Your family execution package has been shipped. Your $1 billion pension will be hitting your account right away. A total family execution. I finally dug my own grave. System, hurry up and order me the most expensive solid wood slider coffin. This lady is going out in absolute style. Send an urgent dispatch to the capital at top speed. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I want to watch the Xu father and daughter lose their heads at the Taoyuan County Market Square with my own 2 eyes. What the hell is Xu Qianwan actually up to? If he really is brewing a poisonous plague, the lives of these 100,000 citizens are not some game for him to play. Listen to me, my fellow villagers. The Xu father and daughter have completely lost their humanity. They're treating these poor disabled folks like disposable trash for their corpse poison. Look, even the grass over there is completely dead. If we don't bury this poison pit and throw the entire Xu family in jail, none of us will live to see tomorrow's sunrise. Kill the witch, bury the poison pit, arrest the Xu family and burn them alive. Move, get out of my way. Are you all blind? Well, Lord Li, quite the dramatic flair. Bringing this huge mob to block my vault on such a scorching day, and boiling vinegar too. What's the big idea? Do you think the treasures in my pit aren't seasoned enough? Wanted to come down here and marinate them yourself. Knocking on death's door, yet you still dare to be so arrogant. Xu Qinghuan, the evidence of your treason and poison brewing is undeniable. Not even the gods can save you now. Men, take this witch down. Take her down. He's concocting poison gas to murder the innocent civilians. You're at death's door, yet you still dare to act so arrogant. Master Li, you can stuff your face with whatever garbage you want, but you'd better watch your damn mouth. However, since you're so hell-bent on calling this poison, fine. You wicked witch, what are you trying to do? Since you claim to be such an expert, then today, right in front of everyone, I'm going to brew this so-called poison to the very bitter end. My lady, your servant is here. What are your orders? Take some men and gather every single blade of dead grass and fallen leaf in the area, and send someone up the mountain to haul back dozens of carts of burnt wood ash. And remember, I want the fresh stuff, the kind that's still spitting sparks. Ah, my lady, you absolutely cannot do this. That wood ash is highly alkaline. If you pour it into this pile of manure, it's going to trigger a, I told you to go, so just go. Cut the damn nonsense. Today I am going to completely wreck this. Even if it costs me every last ounce of silver, I will make sure he rots right here in the mud. Aha. Ha 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 ha. Listen to me. Stir it as hard as you can, and don't you dare stop. Oh, sweet mother of God. It burns so bad, my eyes are going blind. It's poison gas, it's actually poison gas. Pouring water on it is just speeding up the gas. Run for your lives. The poison gas is heading into the city. Your Highness, we need to retreat. This stench is completely unbearable. Even the horses are about to throw up. Ha 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 ha. Where do you think you're going? Don't run away now. This is a premium concoction I spent a fortune brewing just for you. If anyone dares to run away, I'll have my men scoop this stuff up and dump it right onto your front doorsteps. Ha! Li Sheng, go into the city and buy up every single oilcloth tarp you can find, even if you have to rip the roofs off people's houses. You are going to seal these mountains up tight for me. Don't let even a single puff of gas leak out. Miss, it's already blowing up. Why are we still covering it? I want to let this toxic gas ferment inside. Let it grow mold and rot completely. I'm going to trap it in there until it turns into a biochemical weapon. By then, nobody will want it, even if I give it away for free. You crazy woman. Are you trying to brew a deadly curse? Guards, take down this venomous witch. Damn it. I pay you dozens of coins a month just to play deaf and dumb, huh? You bunch of useless freeloaders. I'll do it my damn self. The third prince has ordered, do not alert the enemy. Fine, keep acting crazy if you've got the guts. I am summoning my troops right now. Surround this place tight, within a 5-mile radius. Just wait a few days until this toxic gas blows up the camp. That'll be the day your entire Shu family gets executed. Idiots. When it rots into a pot of toxic sludge in a few days, I'll dump every last drop into the Hulan River. Let's see if this notorious reputation can max out my progress bar. Warning. Warning. Countdown. 3 days. Host is about to face the crisis of total family execution. Oh, ha ha ha. Bring it on. Let the storm hit me even harder. Lord Education Commissioner, look, this tarpaulin is about to burst from the toxic gas. This Shu family is absolutely out of their minds. Heaven will not tolerate this. Ah. Oh? Lord Li, did you bring this massive crowd just to send off my little piles of rotting mud? Death is at your door, and you are still talking tough. Tear it open. Let everyone see the peerless poison hidden inside. Wait, this smell. It's rich and fragrant. What an intoxicating fresh scent of earth. Ah, hot, 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 hot. What the hell is this stuff? It's silky and smooth, black as ink. Hot as fire. This is a miracle. It didn't just kill the insect eggs in the soil, it also gathered the pure essence of the earth. This is clearly the matured compost recorded in ancient texts. 1 handful of this beats 10 handfuls of raw manure. It's the ultimate miracle supplement. Ha ha ha, Miss Shu. I'll pay 5 coins for a basket. Sell it to me, I beg you. I'll pay 8 coins. Nobody fight me for it. I'll take the whole lot. Ha ha ha. Congratulations to the host. 1 million taels credited. Becoming the richest person is just around the corner. This is way too crazy. Miss, we hit the jackpot. We hit the jackpot again. All the crap and piss in this city is worth more than gold. Shut up. Oh my god. I just want to be a menace. Why is it so damn hard? We're doomed. We're doomed. These country bumpkins' eyes are glowing green with greed. Hurry, back to the county office. Shut the gates. If I can't afford to mess with them, can't I at least hide? Li Wencheng. Where do you think you're crawling to? This humble official is just going back to the county office to get some sealing strips. Sealing strips. And what exactly are you planning to seal? Seal away this heaven-sent blessing? Or cut off the livelihood of all these people? You wrote in your report to the emperor that nothing would grow here. Open your damn dog eyes and look. This is a priceless treasure that saves countless lives. My lord, that is dark magic. Didn't you see that white smoke stinging everyone's eyes just now? This soil is definitely toxic. It might just act up next month. If you're uneducated, don't come out here embarrassing yourself. That white smoke is the gas from the refining process. Miss Xu used plant ash to force out the hidden toxins from the waste. This is called integrating alchemy into agriculture. Do you understand scientific fermentation at all, you country bumpkins? Lord Li, you just can't stand seeing us commoners survive, can you? Miss Xu made this life-saving fertilizer for us, and you insist on calling it poison. Exactly. Your heart is rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. Hey, make way. I just bought this piping hot fertilizer. If it spills, you can't afford to pay for it. Mommy, don't come any closer. I am an official of the imperial court. My lord, watch out. This treasure is extremely precious. If it splashes on your official uniform, you could wash it 800 times and still not get the stench out. Get lost. All of you, get the hell away from me. Help! Giddy up! Ha ha ha! Mother, I want to go back to the capital. Lord Li, are you just leaving your shoes behind? Keep it as fertilizer for Miss Xu. Your Highness, the eldest Miss Xu's luck is absolutely out of this world. Talk about pure blind luck. To think a silly prank actually created a miracle item. She really is a fool with dumb luck. Dumb luck? Rokshu? You've been by my side for so many years. How can you still not see through a woman's scheme? Where in the world would you find such perfect dumb luck? She is playing a massive game of chess here. Look closely. She forced fees and locked down the latrines. It was to force the people to gather their waste in one place to mass-produce resources. And covering it with oil tarps. That was to trigger fermentation under the scorching summer heat. This was actually all part of her master plan. The most brilliant move was that handful of plant ash. Using the toxic gas rumors to force Li Wencheng into bringing troops to lock down the scene. She manipulated the government into acting as her free security guards. Without spending a single penny from the royal treasury, she solved the Great Qian dynasty's century-old agricultural crisis. This woman's incredible vision and her ruthless tactics. She is truly a supreme talent of our nation. Congratulations, host. Your attempt to squander money has failed. You made a massive profit of 5,000 taels of silver from selling fertilizer. Great job, host. What? Kiss my behind. I just want to go home and enjoy the air conditioning. I do not want to be the richest person in the Great Qian dynasty. Miss, you are absolutely brilliant. Dr. Wu said this is only the very first batch. As long as we keep fermenting that manure, all of Taoyuan County will be our personal gold mine. We'll be the #1 fertilizer merchants in the entire Great Qian dynasty. Wait, how much did it sell for? A full 5,000 taels of silver. Since we have this money, I absolutely cannot let it sit here and multiply. Go ask around. Find out which business in this area is the absolute worst. Which one is the biggest money pit? Where is the one place guaranteed not to make a single penny? Miss, what are you planning to do? I am going to dump all 5,000 taels plus every last penny of our family fortune straight into it. I refuse to believe there isn't a single project in this world that can make me go bankrupt. Ah, my mistake. Miss, you're setting up another earth-shattering scheme again, aren't you? I'll go find it for you right this second. What are you talking about, mistake? Get back here. I have a really bad feeling about this. Ugh, what kind of trashy road is this? They didn't even sprinkle any limestone. If Miss Sue saw this, she'd break the county magistrate's legs. Old Lou, you can't even handle this? Ha 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 ha. This is Qinghe County. Who has the spare cash to care about us peasants? Old man Lou, you struck it rich in Taoyuan County, and now you're looking down on your poor relatives, huh? Who are you putting on these airs for the second you get here? Exactly. Since when do us country folks have so many rules? You think you're some lord from the city? Boil it. Boil it. Put more salt in it. Don't be stingy, brother-in-law. With your situation, you can still afford this kind of meat. What struck it rich? I went there to suffer greatly. You call having meat to eat suffering? That shoe girl is just too ruthless. She forces us to wear brand new cotton work clothes and forces us to take a bath every single day. If we don't wash clean, she docks our pay. She insists I use that thing called soap. I nearly scrubbed off a whole layer of my old skin, guarding an outhouse every day, and she still forces me to memorize some hygiene regulations. Doing this trashy job, she forcefully stuffs 300 copper coins into my hands every single month. And she insists on providing 2 meals a day. Big chunks of fatty meat for every single meal. She says it's a workplace injury bonus because she's afraid the smell will make me sick. Tell me, how is anyone supposed to live like this? 300 coins? Brother-in-law, how is that suffering? You went there to live like a literal god. Please, can I go suffer this crime for you? Why are you using that piece of junk? Try this one of mine. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Even the treasured blade passed down from my great-grandfather isn't this sharp. What kind of divine iron is this? What are you getting so worked up for? It's just a defective product from the Shu family iron shop for 200 coins. We can't afford the premium ones. I just bought this for the kids to play in the mud with. A defective product? Ah. If we use this thing to clear the wasteland, I could plow and water 10 acres of land a day. Whoa. It's like the goddess of mercy herself blessed this soil. Use it sparingly. People in Taoyuan County are lining up and fighting over this stuff. I only got this jar because I'm family to an outstanding employee. All right, I gotta head back. Taoyuan County would fall apart without me. Huh? We're doomed. Even a dung scooper in Taoyuan County lives better than our county magistrate. These peasants have had their souls stolen. They don't even want this crappy land anymore. We can't grow a single thing here anyway. Let's go. Scooping dung in Taoyuan County is better than starving to death here. Let's go scoop dung in Taoyuan County. Magistrate, we're in trouble. Those people from Taoyuan County aren't just here visiting relatives. They're here to completely wipe out our Qinghe County. The whole village. The entire village is running away. 5, 10, 15, 20. Host, help me. Because of that last wave of citizens kneeling in gratitude, the prodigal progress bar we worked so hard to build up just plummeted straight back to 0. What? If you keep this up, you'll be stuck here as the manager of this ancient dynasty's fertilizer plant forever. Everyone, stop! Stop counting! My lady. 5,000 taels. A whole 5,000 taels of silver. The orders from neighboring counties are backed up until next spring. Our Shu family is going to be rich. Ugh, rich my foot. Keeping this money around is an absolute curse. It's going to grow mold and rot away. It's completely ruining my plans to go home and retire. Oh, for heaven's sake, my lady. This is real hard cash we're talking about. Listen to my absolute orders. From today on, the shoe family has 2 new rules. Number 1, no silver left in the vault. Number 2, no surplus left on the books. Any money that comes in must be completely blown by nightfall. Leave absolutely nothing behind. How are we supposed to blow through 5,000 taels in a single night? Ha 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 ha. Li Sheng. Look at this sky. It's pitch black like the bottom of a pot. Of course the sky is dark. It's way too dark. It's really pissing me off. I want to light some lamps. I want this street lit up so bright, I can count every single hair on a rat running across it. Grab the money and come out with me. Tonight, I'm going to burn enough cash to turn this place into a city that never sleeps. Listen up, I want a pillar set up every 10 steps. Wooden ones are way too cheap. Go buy pure white marble and swap out all the lampshades for 5-colored glazed glass. Get the kind that shatters at the slightest breeze. The kind so fragile, you won't even hear a sound when it breaks. And light them up with the most premium flame. Young miss, that glazed glass is an imperial tribute. Are we really just leaving it on the street for stray kids to smash for fun? You can't tear this down. That's Pockmark Wang's stall. We collect hundreds of copper coins in rent from him every single month. Do I look like I care about his pocket change? Clear out all the land. I want it planted with the most fragile, high-maintenance, premium peonies. The kind where we have to hire 10 guys every day just to water them and give them shade. Then go to Suzhou and ship over a pile of completely useless Taihu stones. Just dump them by the side of the road. Finally, build dozens of rows of solid wood benches so the street beggars can sleep on them for free. Ah, young miss. This lowly servant finally understands. Our shoe family is way too rich and powerful right now. You're deliberately smashing our treasure bowl to use as a chamber pot, just to show weakness to the royal court. You're using this completely pointless spending to intentionally ruin your own reputation. That is absolutely brilliant. Well, as long as you're having fun with your little theories. If you don't spend 5,000 silver taels in 3 days, I'm going to stuff you into a pigsty to become fertilizer. Young miss, are we really lighting this? This is East Sea mermaid oil. It costs 5 silver taels for a single drop. The oil we burn tonight could buy enough meat to feed the entire county for half a year. You cut the crap. If I don't burn this cash, how am I supposed to go back and enjoy my air conditioning? Master Wang, you be the judge. Is the eldest Miss Sue completely out of her mind? My entire row of rental stalls got completely demolished, just to plant peonies and put out some dumb rocks. Can you eat that garbage? You don't know shit. That street is renovated to look exactly like the Imperial Gardens now. If you think you can just go back and set up your stall, not a chance in hell. I'm certainly not going to be the sucker who pays for that. 2 shopkeepers. Are you guys completely blind? That is fucking white marble. Entire columns carved out of solid white marble. 1 every 10 steps. This is like paving a mud puddle with solid gold bricks. Miss, these columns are absolutely incredible. Just now, a heavily loaded cart smashed right into one. Bang! The cart's wheels were knocked completely off, but the column didn't even have a single scratch on it. It is way too sturdy. Wow. Sturdy? Sturdy means it doesn't need any repairs. If it doesn't need repairs, how the hell am I supposed to spend my money? Doesn't that completely defeat the purpose of squandering my wealth? What about that colorful turtle shell on top? That one should be easy to break, right? This glazed glass dome is quite flawed. It is super fragile. Yesterday, when the craftsmen were installing it, one of them sneezed, and the vibration literally cracked it. I immediately had the guys smash it and replace it with a brand new one. Beautifully done. Now memorize this for me. This stuff is nothing but a consumable item for us. If the wind blows too hard, or a bird craps on it, or if someone gets handsy and touches it, absolutely do not feel bad. Smash it immediately and replace it with a brand new one. Our shoe family might lack a lot of things, but we have plenty of glazed glass. Our main goal here is high maintenance costs. Understood. Ah. Do you have a death wish, you little brat? That is a sacred feng shui artifact. If you rub off even a single layer of dust, selling you to a brothel wouldn't even cover the cost. Ugh, feudal superstition really ruins everything. Now no one even dares to touch it. How am I supposed to expense the repair costs? Hasn't this just turned into dead, useless real estate? Oh my dear lord, how did this ugly dump suddenly become so breathtaking? It is as bright as day. Did the Dragon King descend from the heavens and show a miracle? This nightless city has literally dragged the Milky Way down from the sky. What they are burning isn't oil. They are burning the entire national treasury of the previous dynasty. Li Sheng, bring me the ledger. Congratulations to the host. The unexpected windfall of 5,000 taels has been successfully cleared to 0. Squandering progress milestone achieved. You are amazing, host. So satisfying. This is the ultimate secret to a continuously money-losing project. Oh, my lady. This East Sea mermaid oil costs 5 taels of silver for just 1 ounce. Are we really going to keep these lamps lit all night long? There will not be a single soul on the streets after midnight. Not even a stray dog. Is not this just burning money for nothing? So what if there is no one around? Even if the streets are completely empty, I am more than happy to light the way for the ghosts tonight. As long as the sun is not up, these lamps must not go out. I want to make sure Taoyuan County never sees the dark of night ever again. Ha ha ha. Oh my goodness, this chair is absolutely amazing. It is 10,000 times more comfortable than my broken wooden bed at home. Plus we get this free lighting. It is so bright. Look at that red flower. It is as red as little Kui's lips from the Kui Hong brothel. This is just too good. Ha ha ha. Huh. Old woman, get your lazy self up. Stop sleeping. Bring out all the sunflower seeds and peanuts we did not finish selling during the day, and pack that jar of sour plum drink with as much ice as you possibly can. Flatbreads, freshly baked flatbreads, fresh fruits, just picked from the tree. Add 2 eggs for me. Make it an iced one. My lady, do these people not sleep at all? Running out in the middle of the night just to buy some street food. My lady, the magistrate sent me to deliver some wonderful news. In just the time it takes to eat a single meal, the commercial tax we collected is 10 times more than what we made the entire day. The magistrate kept saying that lighting up these lamps was an absolute genius move. We have struck it rich, my lady. We are making an absolute fortune this time. Just the tax silver alone is enough to pile up into a mountain. Detected that the host is not only exploiting the daytime, but is not even sparing the night, forcibly extending the labor and consumption hours of the common people. The evil face of a capitalist has begun to show. Public sentiment values are fluctuating wildly. Warning. Oh, save me! Ha ha ha, Li Sheng. Your humble servant is here. Ha 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 ha. Since they love freeloading off the lamps I spent so much money to light up, then don't blame me for playing dirty. Pass down my orders. Starting tomorrow, triple the stall fees on this street immediately. Want to soak up the sun? We're charging by the hour. Not only are we collecting taxes, they'll pay a sunlight fee, a bench wear and tear fee. Hell, even glancing at the flowers by the road will cost them a botanical viewing fee. Brilliant, my lady. You are absolutely brilliant. You're gonna suck them dry right down to the bone. You've really mastered the art of fleecing the sheep. With this endless stream of cash flowing in, tomorrow, I'm going to pull off a stunt so massive it'll tear the sky apart. Speak up. Usually you lot bicker over evaluations until you blow the roof off, but today you're all completely mute. The 10th Poetry Convention is starting any minute now. Young Master Song is arriving soon, and we don't even have a decent venue to host him. Where is our dignity? Headmaster, he's the biological nephew of the Minister of Finance, a living, breathing ladder to heaven. I've even practiced 18 elegant, bowing postures just to greet him. And now you're telling me that our entire Qinghai County can't even find a single decent floor for him to stand on. How about we go to Shengping Pavilion? Shengping Pavilion? Those pillars are as rotten as my neighbor Widow Wang's bad teeth. The stairs screech the second you step on them. Are we going there to compose poetry? Or are we going there to risk our lives? Headmaster. Squire Lee over in the west side has a huge garden with fake mountains and flowing water. It's grand tacky. Way too tacky. He's just a filthy rich salt merchant. Even his stone lions have gold teeth crammed in their mouths. The whole courtyard reeks of cheap money. Do you want young Master Song to puke the second he walks through the door? What about Union Temple? An ancient temple in the deep mountains. The vibes are immaculate. Bullshit. It's halfway up a mountain, and carriages can't even get up there. Do you really think young Master Song's delicate little body can handle a hike? What if he steps in dog crap and twists his ankle? Executing our entire bloodlines wouldn't be enough to pay for that. Oh, dear heavens. Is our group of brilliant scholarly geniuses really doomed just because we don't have a decent venue? Are we supposed to rot in this dump of a town for the rest of our lives? Postpone it? Postponing is practically a death wish. Dean, I know a place where we can host the poetry gathering. Huh? Li Sheng, your brain is finally working for once. Spit it out. Where's the venue? As long as it's not in this garbage town, anywhere works. It's Taoyuan County next door. Taoyuan County? Lin Sheng. Are you completely out of your damn mind? Do you have any idea what kind of hellhole that is? The streets are crawling with starving beggars. It's so broke, even the stray dogs are depressed. Ha, exactly. That magistrate Xu Yude is a greedy, corrupt scumbag, and his daughter Xu Qinghuan is a literal demon from hell. You idiot! What exactly do you expect young Master Song to look at in Taoyuan County? Watch refugees fight to the death over a piece of moldy bread. Or watch that psycho shoe girl rip someone's bones out with her bare hands right on the street. If you want to die, don't drag us down with you. No. You guys have absolutely no idea what Taoyuan County is like right now. What? Did a magical palace suddenly sprout from the dirt or something? Just look for yourselves. This, a priceless treasure like this? Where did you steal this from? From Taoyuan County. Go to Taoyuan County. Brother Lin, do you seriously want young Master Song from the capital to roll around in the mud? Or do you want him choking on the raw garlic stench from that crazy shoe woman? A bookworm is always a bookworm. Did you leave your brain at home? Taoyuan County is a desolate wasteland, and that Xu Qinghuan is a totally money-hungry, ruthless savage. Sending young Master Song there, that's practically banishing him to the frontier. No, you've got it wrong. My cousin just got back from there yesterday. He said Taoyuan is incredibly lively right now. Thousands of refugees are gathered at Ox Head Mountain building roads. There are people absolutely everywhere. Thousands of starving refugees, and you call that lively? That sounds like a full-blown zombie apocalypse waiting to happen. Are you trying to make young Master Song watch a live-action survival show out in the wild? Perfect. Picking this place was an absolute stroke of genius. Are you serious? You want to go to Taoyuan County? That place is literally covered in crap. So shallow and naive. Young Master Song is a massive VIP straight out of the capital, taking him out to wine and dine. That's what low-class peasants do. Total new money behavior. If word got back to the capital, everyone would just mock him as a useless, uneducated playboy. But what if we go to Taoyuan County instead? What's over there? Starving, skin-and-bone refugees. Absolute ruins as far as the eye can see. Just close your eyes and picture this. Standing right in the middle of a filthy, broken-down mob of refugees, Young Master Song, dressed impeccably in pure white, looking completely untouched and majestic. He doesn't even have to lift a finger. All he needs to do is look at those poor, suffering wretches and just frown slightly. Boom. Suddenly, he's a savior who cares for the masses. The very picture of ultimate compassion. Now that is a masterclass in political theater. Absolutely brilliant. That is next-level genius. Using an entire county's misery just to act as a background prop for the VIP. Chief, your brilliance is terrifying. You read human psychology perfectly. Having the VIP go slum it and visit the disaster victims. Now that is the ultimate way to kiss some serious ass. But wait, Taoyuan County is Shu Qinghuan's territory. And that crazy chick is an absolute psycho. What if she ends up offending the VIP? Her dad, Shu Yud, is nothing but a money-grubbing bootlicker. The moment he hears a VIP from the capital is coming, he'll be on his knees licking their shoes before they even arrive. And as for that Shu Qinghuan, a literal crap-peddling country bumpkin, the second she sees real elite nobility, I bet she won't even dare to lift her ugly head. She'll just be cowering in a corner, shaking like a leaf. Send the word out immediately. We are absolutely setting up this stage. Brilliant. We'll crush those pathetic poor losers right under our boots and secure our own absolute glory. Oh, it's just brilliant. Move. Get out of the way. You stepped on my brand new shoes. I'm from the Chen family shop over in Qinghe. The Chen family ain't worth squat. I'm delivering grain to the capital city. Then I'm going in first. What's the rush? You all eager to die and reincarnate? You push forward one more inch, and I'll drag you out to feed the wild dogs. Read the sign loud and clear. The city entry deposit is 500 coins. Plus, you need a local merchant to vouch for you. If you can't afford it, get the hell back to Qinghe County and go play in the mud. 500 coins? Is this Taoyuan County made of solid gold? Why don't you just rob us blind? Think it's too expensive? Then beat it. These are Miss Shu's rules. Every inch of land here is worth its weight in gold. We don't cater to broke losers or cheap freeloaders. I'll pay. Keep the change. Use the rest to buy your boys some drinks. Who here is a local merchant? I'll pay 2 taels of silver for a sponsor spot. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Ha ha ha. I'll pay double. Sign me up first. That's my silver. I'll bite anyone who tries to steal my spot. Hey, stop fighting. Break it up. Spitting in public. Littering. That's a 5-tael fine. Pay up? Open your damn eyes and look at who I am. Your county magistrate and I are blood brothers. Here's 10 taels. Keep the damn change. Resisting law enforcement. That's an added penalty. On top of the fine, you're standing guard at the intersection for a whole hour. You dare make me stand in the corner? I'll pay 100 taels. I'm not standing. Even for 1,000 taels, you still have to stand. Here in Taoyuan County, money doesn't do the talking. The Shu family's rules do. Go stand over there. Ha 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 ha. My lady, it's overflowing. The storehouse is completely bursting. World-class protection fee, 3 taels. Ha ha ha. Road wear and tear fee, 2 taels. You're way too fat. Excessive floor space fee, 5 taels. Next, pay up. I even charged them a breathing air fee. Why aren't these people leaving yet? Are they gluttons for punishment? My lady, it's just a single city entry pass. But we've raked in a massive 8,000 taels in just 3 days. There's not even room to stand in the storehouse anymore. Not only are those merchants outside not cursing us out, they're crying and begging to prepay for next year. Are they completely out of their minds? Getting scammed, yet rushing to hand over their cash. My lady, you are an absolute god. They said that when doing business elsewhere in the past, they'd get extorted by street thugs every single day and blackmailed by the local officials. Now, by just paying your one-time fee, it means they've got the Shu family's protection. In the end, they actually save more than half their money. Mandatory fingerprinting and handprints for the entire process. This is treating them exactly like prisoners. Let's see if you guys don't riot this time. Brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. As long as we leave our fingerprints and get the badge, we become officially certified VIPs of Taoyuan County. From now on, who would dare treat us like rogue bandits? What thief would dare touch our goods? Miss Xu is practically handing us a golden immunity medallion. She's so amazing, I could literally cry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. If we're late, the spots will be gone. I'll pay 10 taels of silver for a spot near the front of the line. Who's selling it to me? Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing the task progress. This is a sin, my lady. Hey. Hey, the path is all set. Noble guests care most about streets washed clean with pure water. Quick, roll out the red carpet to pave the way for the young master. Take it away, take it away. It's dirtying my eyes. Oh my! Young master, you must be exhausted from the long journey. Care for some local specialties from Qinghe County? Wow, what a local specialty. The refugees outside can't even find tree roots to chew on, and you people are in here gnawing on bear paws? Doesn't your conscience hurt at all? Young master, you've got us all wrong. We didn't want to eat this either. This is actually our last meal before execution. Our last meal. Who's going to execute you? It's that wicked woman from the Su family in the neighboring Taoyuan County. She captures refugees to use as slaves. She even tattoos serial numbers right on their arms. And the most sick and twisted part is, she actually forces all the old folks in town to scoop manure. Scooping manure? To think such a monster exists right under the emperor's nose. In broad daylight. She's an absolute psychopath. I've lost my appetite. Get the carriage ready. I'm going to see exactly how many heads this Xu family has to lose. Daring to force people to scoop manure. Sir, your strategy of using someone else to do the dirty work is absolutely brilliant. With young Master Song's fiery temper, the second he gets to Taoyuan County, he'll definitely dig up the Xu family's ancestral graves. That wretched girl Xu Qinghuan loves to stir up trouble. So let's let the living reaper, from the capital, teach her a lesson in manners. Scrub them until I can see my reflection. The eldest miss has spoken. Our Taoyuan County is now a certified national civilized city. Listen up, everyone. No matter how high-ranking the official, or how luxurious the carriage is today, as long as there's even a single speck of mud on their wheels, they are absolutely not allowed into the city. Anyone who tries to force their way in gets an on-the-spot fine of 1 tael of silver. No money? If they don't have money, take their wheels off right then and there as collateral. Well, this is bizarre. How are the roads here as smooth as a whetstone? What kind of dark magic is this? Young master, Taoyuan County is just up ahead. Look over there. It's an absolute living hell. Are those the poor refugees who have nowhere left to turn? Waving the papers. Could they be trading their very lives just for a city pass? Young master, look on the ground over there. Those black-hearted thugs from the Xu family are beating the refugees to death. That red paint on the ground, that is fresh reeking blood. Ah ha ha. This is treason. Right under the emperor's nose, there's actually a tyrant treating human lives like dirt. Stop the carriage. I'd like to see if the Xu family's clubs dare to strike the head of an imperial inspector. Young master, look. Those who can't afford the toll are actually eating white steamed buns and big chunks of fat meat. Refugees can actually eat fat meat. That's their last meal before execution. The Xu family, just to make sure the starved corpses don't look too awful. Gives them a bite of charity right before they die. Once they finish this meal, they'll be sent on their way to the afterlife, driving people to an absolute dead end and still using big meat buns to cover up their crimes. What a venomous heart. Hey! If I don't step in today, I swear I'm not a man. Do you know the rules or not? Are you completely blind? That's the yellow line. You stepped over the line. Got it? Dare to cross the line one more step, and I'll chop off your third leg. Yes. You're absolutely right, officer. I was just too excited and my eyes played tricks on me. Please, go through the trouble to give me a number. Stop right there. What are you yelling about? Can't you see hundreds of people waiting in line for a number behind you, trying to cut in line? You clearly didn't ask whose territory this is. I'm not cutting in line, and I'm not entering the city. I'm just asking you, who gave you the nerve to set up a checkpoint and extort people here? Who gave you the right to casually insult and beat the commoners? Are you drunk out of your mind, kid? Extortion? Open your damn eyes and look closely. The Taoyuan County City Entry Management Regulations. This is called a city entry deposit. Can't you see this mob crowding around like wild boars in heat? If I don't yell at them, will they line up properly? Otherwise, anyone would just barge right in. Folks, don't be afraid. Every single one of these silver notes is your hard-earned blood money. Today, I-Song will definitely seek justice for you all. These evil blood-sucking rules, I will smash them to pieces today. Excuse me, young master. Hey, big brother. Whatever grievance you have, just spit it out, all right? If you don't have the money to pay the deposit and get a number, could you step aside? Stop holding me up from spending my money to get into the city for business, will you? My arms are sore from holding up these 500 taels of silver. I-Song you buy if you have no money, get lost. Don't delay us from giving our money to the Shu family. Oh, for crying out loud, my living ancestor. Stop blocking me from paying up. If I'm late, the numbers will be all gone. There are only 30 spots left today. Wait, what did you just say? He is extorting you. They are squeezing you out of your hard-earned money. Extortion, my foot. I am willingly letting them squeeze me dry. Yesterday, old Zhao grabbed a stall and made his money back in half a day. My 500 coins are just a drop in the bucket. Do us a huge favor, will you? Stop delaying everyone from getting rich, all right? Where did this bookworm come from, acting like some big hero? Get the hell out of the way. If you're broke, stop trying to act like a big shot. Who are you calling a big hero? My goods are about to spoil. These merchants are simply despicable. They're getting scammed, yet they're actually getting a thrill out of it. Hear that? The people can see clearly. If you want to play the hero, young master, go back to your Qinghai County. We don't do that fake nonsense here in Taoyuan County. Also, your boots are stepping over the line. That's a 10-coin fine. Pay up. This is also a rule. Article 10 of the Taoyuan County Traffic Management Law. Stepping over the line is a 10-coin fine. You have 10 breaths to pay it in full. Otherwise, you're getting dragged away. Yeah, I'll pay this 10-coin fine for him. And here's an extra 20 coins for you to buy some tea. I'm begging you. Just get him out of here. Trying to set me up, huh? Miss Sue made it a rule. We don't take a single dime from the people. Take it back, take it back. Ha. Haha, next. Haha. Headmaster Sue, are these the refugees you were talking about? Is this what you meant by widespread suffering and misery? They've been driven completely insane. Just listen to those screams up ahead. Those are the cries of pure despair. 50 silver. I'm done for. I bid 50 silver. Ah, see? The Shu family must have bankrupted them. Ha 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 ha. 100 silver. It's mine. The grade A prime storefront is all mine. Old Zhao, you absolute bastard. Now I'll have to settle for a grade B lot. Spending money to buy prime real estate is called investing. Do you get it, you country bumpkins? Make way. Stop blocking me from getting my free eggs. Are you completely blind? This convoy belongs to the VIPs from the capital. Everything on these carts is gear meant for young master Song. If you delay our business, 10 heads wouldn't be enough to save you. I don't give a damn if it's for young master Song or the King of Heaven. Regulation Article 7. Any vehicle with muddy wheels must be mandatorily washed or denied entry. You call this mud? This is the sacred soil of Qinghe County. It represents our deep emotional bond to our homeland. That's your sentiment. But here in Taoyuan County, it's just garbage. We show you some respect, and you throw it in our faces, huh? Next. Disinfection fee, 5 copper coins. Song you buy from the capital. Oh, from the capital, are you? Do you know the rules here? Those shoes aren't going to cut it. You're bringing in all those, whatchamacallit, bacteria. Ew. For someone from the capital, you sure are filthy. Back off. Stay away from us. Don't rub your filth on us. I have plenty of money. You just want a fine, right? Take it and let me in. Oh, you think you're such a big shot just because you're rich? Hurry up. Even if you're rich, you still gotta follow hygiene rules. Fine 10 taels. Shoe covers are 20 coins. Put them on. Otherwise, you're not getting in. Fine, I'll put them on. And no spitting in the city. No littering. Got it? Yeah, got it. Carriages take the middle lane. Pedestrians stay on the sides. Hey, you with the wheelbarrow. Use hand signals when changing lanes, understand? You new refugees must be starving, right? Poor things. Here, you can have this half a chicken butt. Don't be shy. Back here in Taoyuan County, even dogs won't touch this stuff. Come on, take it. Ah. What are you spacing out for? Look at how scrawny you are. Bet you've never tasted good pork before, huh? Get lost. How dare you shove such filth in my face? Scram before I make you. You country bumpkin. This is called Orleans flavor. It's left over from the Shu Manor yesterday. It's got a sweet kick to it. It's a secret recipe developed by Miss Shu herself. Normal people couldn't even get their hands on it if they queued up. Tch, what an ungrateful, miserable wretch. Look at the time. Shift's over. I'm off to the brothel to catch some tunes. It's fake. They're all paid extras hired by Xu Qinghuan. She did this just to humiliate me. Please calm down, young master. It's so obvious. Anyone with half a brain could see it. If they were really starving beggars, would they ever push away free meat that's handed right to them? This is just a script Xu Qinghuan deliberately set up. She's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, underneath these glamorous streets. Who knows how much filthy sin is hiding here? Ha! Golden on the outside, rotten on the inside. Tell me, where's the most miserable, God-forsaken place in this city? I'm going to catch her red-handed myself. The Midnight Yearning in the west of the city, which is the city's main manure processing plant. The Su family forces those crippled veterans to stir crap there day and night. It's absolutely inhumane. Ugh, disgusting. Lead the way. I want to see this for myself. In a foul-smelling purgatory like that. Let's see how Xu Qinghuan keeps up her little act. Heh heh! Mugwort and lime. Why is there a dry, medicinal fragrance? Where's the stench of the manure? It's just for show. It has to be just for show. What does it say on this plaque? Number 1 resource, recycling treatment station? Just hearing the name sounds utterly deranged. The heavens are blind. Young master, look over there. What kind of monstrous cruelty is this? That poor old man is missing a hand. He was crippled fighting to protect our country. And now he's forced to push a 1,000-pound manure cart with only one hand. They have completely lost their humanity. Young master, look at what he's wearing. Yellow with black stripes. Those are prison clothes. That's the humiliating uniform worn by death row inmates. Not only is Xu Qinghuan exploiting this veteran's blood and sweat, she's also treating him like a criminal to brutally humiliate him. This is going way too far. Don't be afraid, old man. Today, I-Song will put my life on the line to get you justice. What the hell are you doing, you little punk? How dare you try to snatch the fertilizer that's making me rich? Let go. Don't be scared, old man. Hurry up and put this filthy cart down. You don't have to push this cart anymore. With me here today, even if the Shu family has the power of the gods, I will seek justice for you. You've suffered enough. Let me help you with this. Huh? Is this cart filled with cotton? Where did this pretty boy come from, robbing people in broad daylight? Old man, I'm trying to save you. The Shu family is forcing you into hard labor, forcing you to wear prison clothes. Save my ass. Are you blind? This is a high-visibility safety vest given by Miss Shu. It's a lifesaver that stops me from getting hit while pushing the cart at night. I lined up for 3 whole days just to snatch up this morning hero shift. It's downhill the whole way, and I earned 3 whole work points for just 1 trip. Are you trying to ruin my cash cow? If it weren't for your delicate, pretty boy skin, I'm gonna punch you, order-snatching thief, right back to your hometown. Get lost, get lost. Don't make me late to clock in. Careful, young master. Look, that vicious foreman with the whistle is coming out. He's definitely here to punish this old man. If he dares to touch a single hair on this old man's head, I'll make him bleed out right here, right now. 1 I've told you 800 times. Slow down with that cart. Are you rushing to your grave? The eldest miss just sent out a notice. Today's temperature is over 30 degrees, which triggers the extreme heat warning protocol. Today, on top of your base work points, everyone gets an extra 20 coins as a severe heat allowance. Hurry up and drink this iced mung bean soup. Once you're done, get your butt to the staff break room and cool off by the ice basins. If you pass out from heat stroke, that counts as a workplace injury. Not only will it tank my KPI and performance review, I'll also have to reimburse your medical bills. I am literally begging you, have some pity on me and stop working so damn hard, okay? Don't you worry, these old bones can still grab 2 more orders. Gotta save up some more tuition money for my grandson. Shoo shoo! Hurry up and get inside to rest. You look like a decent guy, but bah. Order snatching dog. Yeah, young master? Are we still saving him? Save who? Extreme heat warning. Severe heat allowance. Workplace injury reimbursement? Go find me a doctor right this second. Young master, what's wrong? My brain is exploding. What kind of freaky place is this Shu estate anyway? Severe heat. Allowance iced mung bean soup. Passing out because you didn't drink soup counts as a workplace injury and gets your medical bills covered? You two gentlemen, is this the brutally inhumane, abusive witchcraft you guys were talking about? Young master, this is definitely a sugar-coated trap. That mung bean soup is suspiciously green. They definitely spiked it with some mind-controlled drug that makes people lose their sanity. My father is the current prime minister. Even he has to strictly ration ice usage during the peak of summer. Yet these laborers are actually using massive ice blocks just to cool off. Oh, my dear Grandpa Zhang. Incredible news. It's a done deal. It's done. That widow Li from the east side of town, she finally gave in. What do you mean? It's a done deal. Widow Li has spoken. As long as you have a permanent position at the night fragrance department, she'll pack up her dowry overnight and move right in with you. Widow Li is super calculating, you know. She says when you're old, you'll get that, what do you call it? Retirement silver. Ha ha ha. And as long as you save up enough work points, you can even be assigned a 2-bedroom public housing apartment. She absolutely doesn't mind your age. Who would let go of this ironclad job with guaranteed income? Honestly, if I weren't a bit too old myself, I'd bring a dowry and throw myself at you. Ha ha. I studied the works of the sages for over 10 years, and I can't even compare to a damn dung scooper in popularity. Open your damn dog eyes and look. If this is what you call the 18 levels of hell, then what about the commoners in the capital, who can't even get a hot meal? Are they living in a cesspit? Fake! Fake! It's all fake. It's all an illusion. How could a place like this exist in the Great Qian dynasty? Young master, you are truly perceptive. This is absolutely fake. The night fragrance department is right at the edge of the city. That treacherous villain, Xu Qinghuan, is just putting on a show for the whole world to see. It's nothing but a vanity project. Exactly. Young master, you could figure it out with your toes. How could a real slaughterhouse be set up right on the main street for anyone to just gawk at? The Xu family's true crimes are hidden deep in the isolated mountains. At that man-eating Oxhead Mountain iron mine. Oxhead Mountain! Young master, Oxhead Mountain is surrounded by sheer cliffs. The Xu family threw all the refugees into that bottomless pit. The overseer's leather whips are covered in barbs, and they dip them in salt water. One lash and flesh flies right off, and those iron shackles weighing dozens of pounds. They drive massive iron chains straight through their collarbones. They only get one bowl of dirty slop mixed with sand a day. When they drop dead from exhaustion, they don't even get a torn straw mat. They're just kicked into a ditch and buried. What a noble Xu family. What a righteous Xu Qinghuan. I knew it. There is no way she could turn the city's crap into gold. So this flesh-eating mine is her true nature. To Niu Shou Mountain. Today, I am striking right at the heart of the enemy. I will personally tear down this living hell. Yes, 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 yes. Safety first, heavier than Mount Tai. What kind of bandit slang is this? Young master, this is Xu Qinghuan's vicious plot. It means that for the sake of mining iron, the worthless lives of the workers are not even as heavy as a single rock on Mount Tai. It does not matter how many of them die. That venomous witch treats human lives like dirt. And she actually dares to flaunt it right at the front gate. Young master, listen, explosives. They are literally blowing people up alive in the mines. Just listen to those agonizing screams echoing across the mountains. What kind of brutal torture must they be suffering? They are begging for mercy. The proof is undeniable. Massacring innocent people in broad daylight. This is absolute treason. Today, even if this is the devil's own den, I will seek justice for them. Ha 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 ha. Xu Qinghuan, you monster in human clothing. Do not worry, I am here to save you all. Ah. What? Is that the smell of braised pork? This must be their damn last meal before execution. This is even better than the meals I get at the magistrate's office. Young master, are you seeing this? Look at all that. Mountains of meat and rivers of wine. Have my old eyes gone blind? Where is the rotting slop? Where is the stale bread mixed with dirt? Where are the blood-stained whips? This is not how the script is supposed to go. Damn it, braised pork again? We ate it yesterday, and we are eating it again today. Is the cafeteria chef completely useless? I want a crisp bitter melon salad. I want some light stir-fried greens. They are cramming us with heavy meat and fish every single day. My waistline has gone up 2 whole sizes. When I get home, my wife is going to dump me for looking like a fat pig. Ha 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 ha. You gluttons for punishment. Even with food stuffed in it, I still can't shut your big mouth. Young master, it's an illusion. This is definitely that witch's cheap trick. Unbelievable. Here it comes. That wicked woman is finally dropping her act and getting violent. You've all got a lot of nerve, don't you? Who the hell told you to work? Who gave you permission to touch those pickaxes? Open your damn eyes and look at the time. It's high noon. Is this the time to be working? My rule was a mandatory 4-hour lunch break. And you actually dared to sneak back to work early? You mined 3 days worth of ore in just one morning. Are you trying to work yourselves to death? Are you trying to ruin me? Are you trying to make me filthy rich? Now every single one of you, glue your butts to those benches. Your only job right now is to finish this entire pot of meat. If anyone dares to leave a single piece, I'll deduct 100,000 coins from your pay. You'd better slurp up every last drop of that broth. If anyone dares to touch a pickaxe before the break is over, you can pack your bags and get the hell out. Miss, this is just too delicious. But I'm completely stuffed. Shut up. No crying. Swallow it. Chew it up and swallow it down. Such profound unspoken love. I really am a piece of trash. To think I actually believed your malicious gossip. Just to stop the workers from overworking, she'd rather play the bad guy. All to make sure the laborers replenish their strength. She even threatens to dock their pay just to force them to eat. That anxious, tough love desperation. That heartbreaking care, treating the workers like her own flesh and blood. She ended up forcing the laborers to rest and eat meat. The harsher she scolds them, the more I can feel her overwhelming compassion. She really is a living saint descended to earth. This world has gone completely insane. Ooh, a fat sheep delivering himself right to my door. I was just worrying about how to squander my fortune, and here comes the perfect sucker. One look at this pretty boy, and I know he's gonna drop a ton of gold coins. Standing before such a saint, how can I ever wash away my past sins? Even if it bankrupts me, I will follow him. You witch. The VIP from the capital is right in front of you. Get down here and kneel for your crimes. My lord, she forces the miners to eat meat every single meal. She calls it special treatment, but she's actually treating them like pigs. She is toying with the commoners and making a total fool out of you. Oh, a walking ATM delivering himself to my door. As long as this pretty boy dares to insult me even once, I'll instantly extort a massive emotional damage fee out of him. Go for it, host. Our 2-month Evil Tycoon task is almost up, and our task fund of 300,000 taels is almost empty. Fleece him dry. Good dog. Bark a little louder. Please give the order, my lord, to arrest this witch and brutally torture her for her crimes. My lord, you hit the wrong person, didn't you? Li Wenchang, it looks like you've worn that official uniform to its very end. Men, strip him of his official hat. Tear off his robes. Escort him to the Ministry of Personnel. Tell the Minister of Personnel that I, Song Yubai, am telling this trash to get lost. As for this old geezer, strip him of his academic titles. He is never to be hired again. Inform all the academies across the land. Whoever dares to take him in is making an enemy of the capital's Song family. My lord, I am completely innocent. I was just a blind fool. I had no idea that you, miss, are a modern-day living bodhisattva. You nourish the people with braised pork and show your love by forcing them to rest. Such a broad mind. I, Song, am in absolute awe. Who am I? Where am I? I had just prepared my speech to extort his money. How did this guy completely brainwash himself before I even started my scam? Young Master Song, you flatter me. Now that the flies have been swatted, why don't we head to my humble abode for a chat? I see that you're quite interested in my road paving materials. Daughter, can we please just quit while we're ahead? What kind of spell did you put on him? If this spell wears off, our whole family is going to get beheaded. Young Master Song, since you've come with such sincerity, then let's talk about the price of this divine road building material. Sir, the road outside is solid as a rock. Carriages roll right over it, without leaving a single trace. May I ask, what kind of ancient divine artifact is this? Bro, that's literally just a pile of industrial trash from the back mountain, okay? This item is called cement. Young Master Song, this stuff doesn't come easy. This is no ordinary dirt. We must dive 3,000 feet into the deep sea, furiously mine 10,000-year-old basalt, then travel to the freezing lands of the extreme north and gather volcanic ash by hand. It goes through 49 rigorous processes, burning in a raging fire for 81 days. And the deadliest part, you have to pour in dozens of rare herbs to balance the yin and yang. If you miss even one gust of wind and it turns to dust. Daughter, are you out of your mind? Even the dogs wouldn't touch those crappy rocks on the back mountain. And you dare to brag like this? If they find out the truth, our whole family is going to lose our heads. To think it's this incredibly complex. No wonder it has such miraculous effects. If we use this material to build ironclad walls in Beijing, they would stand for 10,000 years. Sir, may I ask, what is the cost of this material? This stuff has an extremely high failure rate. Out of 10 kilns we burn, 9 of them collapse. I can't just go bankrupt over it, right? If you want to buy it, it'll cost you at least this much. 15 taels of silver per load. Haha. We're dead. We're so dead. This pretty boy is about to flip the table and beat us up. $15 taels. You're actually only asking for 15 taels? If you think it's too expensive, just haggle. Why are you crying? Sir, you are being too foolish. Even those crummy gold paving bricks in the capital cost 10 taels apiece. This 10,000-year divine artifact, made from deep-sea stones, extreme northern ash, and rare herbs, for only 15 taels. That's not even enough to cover the shipping fees. You're not selling cement. You're sacrificing your entire family's fortune for the greater good. You're taking generations of the Shu family's hard-earned wealth and practically giving it away to pave the roads for the great Chen dynasty. And you have the nerve to call yourself a ruthless merchant. You are a living saint for our great Chan. Wait, hold on. No, bro. Just calm down a second. We can still negotiate the price. I'm begging you. Just let me raise the price a little, okay? More money. I need to charge more money. Such noble righteousness, sir. Say no more. I completely understand. You care nothing for fame and wealth, but I, Song Yubai, absolutely refuse to watch you suffer such a loss. Men, prepare the horses and grind the ink. I am sending an 800-mile urgent dispatch straight to His Majesty. I am going to petition for a grand memorial archway to be built for the Shu family. We cannot delay conferring the title of Imperial Merchant for even a single moment. Daughter. So this is what they call seeing the big picture. Dad finally gets it. You were never trying to make money off this foolish boy. You're going straight for the national treasury to fleece His Majesty. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, my foot. This is a total disaster. Young master, are we heading back to the capital right now? I'll go grind the ink for your 800-mile urgent dispatch right away. What's the rush? This rundown courtyard of the Shu family doesn't even have a single decent flower pot. How exactly are they funding the bottomless pit of selling cement at 15 taels a load? Let's go. We're heading to the most extravagant establishment in this county. I want to see for myself how exactly Master Shu manages to play the saint while secretly raking in massive piles of silver. Oh my god. Where is the justice in this? This is absolute daylight robbery. 5 taels of silver for this tiny block of cleansing mud. Are you trying to bleed us honest folks dry? Outrageous. In broad daylight under the clear blue sky, selling a lump of dirt for 5 taels. And you dare to assault people right in the street. Don't cry, my good man. I will get justice for you today. A crooked shop like this, sucking the blood and sweat from the common people. We wouldn't buy a single thing from them, even if we were filthy and starving to death. Are you out of your mind? Wait, weren't you just complaining that it's too expensive? You don't know a damn thing. Who the hell said I wasn't buying? I'm just pissed they're only letting me buy 1 piece today. They threw me out because I tried to buy 10 pieces all at once. 5 taels of silver for 10 pieces? Are you out of your damn mind? You country bumpkin, do you think this is just mud? This is the sea of fragrant snow, personally crafted by the eldest miss of the Shu family. After a bath with this, your skin will be so smooth you could ice skate on it, and you'll smell like sweet milk all over. If you take this to the capital and flip it, you can easily sell it for 8 taels. That's a pure profit of 3 taels. It's just this shady shop doing some kind of hunger marketing. They're totally throttling the supply. Now move out of the way. Don't block me. I'm coming back to line up tomorrow. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Make way, make way. Don't block my view of the glass pavilion. If I can't buy any today, can't I at least get a good sniff of it? Mother of mercy. They built the whole place out of solid crystal. Even the Dragon Lord's palace isn't this extravagant. You look new here, young master. Care to take a look at our shop's treasure, the cardamom blossom dew? 50 taels? Ha ha ha. For a tiny drop of water that's barely enough to spit? You must be joking, sir. This is an incredibly rare item that money usually can't even buy. This. What kind of ridiculous, tyrannical rules is the Shu family setting here? You're basically robbing people blind. You're charging me 1,000 taels for a stupid broken cup? Shu Qinghuan, are you that obsessed with money? Shut your mouth. You cheap, stingy miser, what the hell do you know? This is absolutely brilliant. Using a merchant's own greed to punish them, turning all that filthy, blood-sucking silver into hot, steaming bowls of braised pork for the poor commoners. What an incredible level of generosity. What unparalleled righteousness. I'm buying. I want a ticket for the top floor. Even if it bankrupts me today, even if I have to pawn my own damn underwear, I will gladly contribute a brick and a tile to the highway construction of Taoyuan County. Sir, the top floor is only for viewing the scenery. There are no goods up there, and the entry ticket costs 100 taels. Shut up. I'm not paying for the scenery. I'm paying for the future of our nation and our people. Even though this wine is a bit bitter, but the aftertaste is nothing but the pure sweetness of serving the country and its people. This red liquor really goes straight to the head. That wretched girl, Shu Qinghua, called this, what was it? A 1982 Lafitte? Which dynasty's era name is Lafitte anyway? How come I've never heard of it? Wait, this prince? That voice? That voice. It can't be. It's absolutely impossible. The third prince? That cold-blooded king of hell, Xiao Jingyan, the one who hates corrupt officials and despises merchants the most.
Shh.
I get it. I completely get it now. Even the third prince is here, enjoying himself. Even the royal family has silently given the green light to this astronomically priced glass pavilion. This isn't just a monopoly run by the Shu family at all. This is a grand scheme set up by His Majesty and His Highness, the third prince. This is a special reform zone, personally designated by the royal family. I, Song Yubai, played this chess move perfectly. Ha 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 ha. By following Mr. Shu, not only will my name go down in history, I'll also get promoted, strike it rich, and win big time. You out there, get your ass in here. What? Is your tongue tied now that you're facing me? Student Song Yubai pays his respects. We're outside the palace. Drop those stuffy formalities. Sit down and join me for a glass of this 1982 fine wine. You've been observing Taoyuan County the whole way here. What do you think of it, Your Highness? It's a miracle. It's a miracle on earth. Mr. Shu, he's a living Buddha descended from heaven. What the hell are you babbling about? To build the roads, he sold cement out of his own pocket at a loss. To make sure the workers were full, he actually insisted everyone eat braised pork. He even handed out some high-temperature subsidies. This glass pavilion looks like it's burning through cash, but in reality, it's actually Mr. Shu trying to fill the massive financial hole left by the infrastructure projects. He's swallowing his pride, begging the rich merchants for money right here. He's using the Shu family's hard-earned blood and sweat to feed the people of the great Qian dynasty. Even Confucius himself would kowtow to him if he came back from the grave. Ha ha ha, compiler song. Your brain really isn't much bigger than a walnut, is it? Your vision is way too narrow. Your Highness, what do you mean? Wait, wasn't she just doing charity? Wrong, dead wrong. Put away your pathetic, bleeding heart sympathy. She wasn't acting out of the kindness of her heart at all. She was setting up a master plan, setting up the ultimate trap behind the mask of a prodigal heiress. What kind of trap? Remember the Shu family's old grain crisis from half a month ago? Everyone laughed at her for paying top dollar for that moldy trash, calling her a massive sucker. You thought so too, didn't you? Yeah, exactly. Back then, the whole street was saying Xu Qinghuan had completely lost her mind. With grain prices that low, even I could have pulled that off. Idiots. Those stubborn old fools in the Ministry of Revenue only knew how to forcefully suppress the prices. And as a result, the grain prices just spiraled completely out of control. But her? With just one move buying up all the old grain at a premium, she completely smashed the massive monopoly of the Grain Merchants Alliance to pieces. That is what you call using commerce to stop a slaughter. But her markup on this glass is seriously ruthless. Just look downstairs. Some guy fighting over a single bar of soap just got tossed out by the bouncers, money and all. Ha! Ha! Ha ha ha. You absolute idiot, Song Yubai. Open your damn eyes and look closely. Why is the Great Qian treasury so empty that even the rats are packing up and leaving? Because those greedy fat cats buried all their silver right inside their own ancestral tombs. Ha 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 ha. The Great Qian dynasty isn't short on money. What it lacks is living, breathing, circulating cash. Xu Qinghuan manufactured this glass that you can only look at but can't eat, blended these perfumes that you can only smell, and sold them all at astronomical prices. She isn't just selling things. She's using these useless trinkets to forcefully pry the moldy silver right out of the rich men's cellars. Once the silver entered the Shu family's hands, it instantly turned into the meat in the miners' bowls, and turned into the paved roads beneath their feet. How is this just doing business? This is a bloodless currency war. She is practically giving a blood transfusion to the entire Great Qian dynasty on behalf of the imperial court. This is the brilliance of a true national mastermind. An unparalleled genius of the state. Absolutely unparalleled. And to think, I actually thought she was just trying to fill the deficit with a moral high ground. Turns out, she's fighting an absolute next-level financial war. I really am a useless piece of trash. I heard your uncle, the right Vice Minister of Revenue, has been stressing out lately over the military provisions for the Northern Border Army. He's so worried he's even bought a rope to hang himself. Your Highness sees right through it. If my uncle can't raise the funds soon, he's going straight to the Imperial dungeons. You're begging for food while sitting right on top of a gold mine. Since Taoyuan County has ready-made gold sitting right here, why don't you get your uncle to come learn how to fleece those rich folks? Thank you for the guidance, Your Highness. I'll write the letter right now and send it to the capital via the 800-mile express. We'll use this trick to absolutely screw over those stingy cheapskates back in the capital. You can write the letter, but there is one detail in that message that you absolutely cannot mention. Send the official report as planned, but change the framing of the story for me. Send a message to your uncle. Tell him to play dead right where he is and keep crying about being broke. But secretly, we must protect Xu Qinghuan with our lives. Right, Your Highness? Miss Xu has caused such a massive stir. Shouldn't we take this chance to report her merits and claim some credit? Those ruthless, flesh-eating old bastards in the capital, they can't stand seeing anyone smarter than them. Pushing Xu Qinghuan into the spotlight right now would just be setting her up for a nasty fall. We need to treat her as our hidden trump card and keep her tightly concealed in our hands. I get it now. Your Highness is planning to bring the Su family under your command. I am willing to be the #1 foot soldier for Your Highness and Miss Xu. I'll strike wherever you point. My lord! The Ministry of Works is hounding us to death again. We still don't have the money to buy the glazed tiles for the Emperor's birthday palace. They said if we don't pay up, they're going on a mass strike. Let them strike. Tell them to get the hell back home and farm the dirt. The 800,000 garrison troops up north don't even have a single pair of winter pants to wear. They're out there braving the freezing snow in nothing but single layers. Why the hell is the Emperor building a birthday palace at a time like this? What's the plan? Wait for the Northern Cavalry to kick down the capital's gates and have the enemy sing him happy birthday? Then how about we raise the taxes on the commoners again? Raise my ass. The taxes in Jiangnan have already been collected for the next 80 years. Do you think we don't have enough starving refugees out there? Are you trying to force the entire world into a bloody rebellion? An 800-mile express from Yuzhou, delivering the young master's letter home. An 800-mile express. Just to send a family letter? That little bastard Song Yubai is using the military emergency channels to send mail. Is he afraid the imperial censors won't kill me fast enough? He's practically rushing to hand-deliver our entire family's execution meal. Uncle, stop playing the coward and crying about being broke. Hurry up and help your nephew put on a grand show. I've dug up an insanely ruthless gold mine here in Taoyuan County. He's gone mad. This little bastard is absolutely possessed. I can't even scrape together enough coins to buy a hanging rope right now, and he's rambling to me about some gold mine. I think he's just asking for a beating, paving roads with cement. Crystal palaces? And perfume that costs 50 taels a bottle? Good heavens. Oh my dear heavens. My lord, could it be that young Master Song got scammed by some shady shop? Scammed? You don't know a damn thing. This Xu Chu Huan is basically a god in human form. The empire is broke because those greedy misers bury all their silver under their outhouses to rust. Haha. He used a bunch of useless, flashy glass beads and perfumes to make those cheapskates cough up their real gold and silver like rabid dogs. This isn't just doing business. He is taking a butcher's knife and ruthlessly carving the fat off those wealthy merchants, and then funneling it all right back to feed our border army. What a brilliant sleight of hand. He literally blasted a floodgate wide open for our stagnant national treasury. Brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. Quick, go find my old patched-up official robes. At tomorrow's morning court assembly, I am going to put on a legendary tear-jerking performance for the entire capital. Ha ha ha! To think the third prince was hiding in Taoyuan County all along. I knew it. How could a mere merchant girl pull off a scheme of this scale? Amassing power with gold and silver, aiming straight for the throne. His Highness is dragging our Song family right onto his ship of rebellion. My lord, are you possessed? Should I call for a doctor? A doctor, my ass. Pass down my orders. Tell the public that the Ministry of Revenue is so broke, even the mice packed their little bags and fled overnight. If the Wanshou Palace asks for silver, they are not getting a single brick from us. I am heading to the palace right now to play poor and run cover for His Highness. Paving roads with cement. Building towers with crystal? My third son is usually as quiet as a mouse. Now he's suddenly playing the god of wealth incarnate. My imperial treasury is so empty you could race horses inside it, yet his personal wealth can rival an entire nation. If this Xu Qinghuan really is that capable, is my third son keeping her around to buy my dragon throne? Go! Summon Pei Ji, that rabid dog from the Dali court who bites anyone he sees. I want to see if this sinister wind blowing from Taoyuan County can survive the executioner's blade of the Dali court.